Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label. We read everything on the label. We make sure that we don't miss anything. We take a look at the artwork. We see what they're trying to sell us. We crack it open and see if it meets expectations. Now, a couple things first. What we do, all of our beers are tasted in the same glassware. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. Also, most people do tastings. They will take a look, they will sniff, sip, and let you know what they think. Well, I sip first. Why? I'll let wine expert Fred Dax explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I can. Also, most beers, all beers, should be served at the correct temperatures. That way you get the best of the aromas and the flavors. Lagers should be between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want to know the correct temperature for your beer, just click on the banner right up there and I'll let you know. We use, the folks at ThermoWorks sent me a lollipop thermometer. That is why we test the temperature for all of the beers here. There is a link in the description box if you are interested. All right, let's get started. From the Alewife Brewery in Queens, New York, here on Long Island, they have their Spookalicious Pale Ale. Ooh. All right, 5.6% alcohol by volume, brewed and packaged by the Alewife Brewery in Queens, New York. It says, visit Alewife. Brewed with Kveik yeast, K-V-I-E-K yeast. So that's going to be an interesting flavor profile addition. A pale ale, so I'm looking for light brown almost to an amber, nicely carbonated head with a nice white head on it. All right, let's see, $5.99 at the local beer barn. Government warning that I should not be a pregnant woman or operate heavy machinery. I don't have to worry about either one of those. And there is the symbol from the Brewers Association that it is an independent brewer. All right, that's about what I can make on this. So I'm expecting a light amber ale that has a little bit of a hop flavor to it to balance off a fairly nicely roasted grain flavor that is a medium-bodied, not too big-bodied, but a medium-bodied brew. Let's crack it open and see if it meets those expectations. Well, it's not quite as clear as I was expecting, but it does have a nice head, and the carbonation is certainly right on. The color is there. That certainly is pale ale color. All right, let's see if it is between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. We are exactly at 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's at an optimal temperature. It certainly looks like a pale ale. Let's see if it tastes like one. You notice, yes, I took 2 sips. The first one is an acclimation sip because my taste buds are always, they're just napping. They're not paying any attention, so they have to be woke. Well, I just woke them. Boy, did I wake them. All right, let's see if their olfactory friends have to say. There is a wonderful farmyard, not a bad funky, but a nice kind of earthy type of aroma on that. That is, if that's that Kveik yeast, boy, that is a thrill and a half. Let's see what the taste buds have to say about that. Oh, that is such a nice echo. And it balances right on top of an almost fruity type of apricot. Wow. A little bit of grain on there, but I'm getting a lot of apricot and a lot of, oh boy, that is a fun beer. That is, I was expecting a pale ale, and it does have the characteristics of a pale ale in that the malt and the hops are as nicely balanced as you could possibly get, but there's that interesting flavor in there, the interesting aroma that really does set this apart. So, does Spookalicious Pale Ale from Alewife Brewery in Queens, New York meet expectations? It exceeds them. I'm going to go out and get another one of those, that's for sure. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the thumbs up. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. Share us with your beer friends. We'd really appreciate that. And a comment would be fantastic. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.